the frames, facing a player, Ricky Ward, who seems dialed in on both lanes.
He does, and this is a chance for revenge for Ricky Ward after last night. But not only that, Bryan Goble has really put it to the lefties here in Tucson. He beat Joe Salvemini in 1990 to win the championship here. Last year, he beat Bob Belmont, another left-hander, for the title. Here he's got a chance to beat Ricky Ward to win back-to-back in Tucson.
Ricky Ward off with an impressive start.
Watching Bryan Goble in practice, he didn't seem like he was that lined up, Mike. So
no, he didn't, but other players that did are gone. He's still here. Ooh.
Oh my, that's a great shot there. That's a good ball reaction. He's not getting the back end the other players were getting. He's going into an end-over-end roll. And here's a look at the style of Bryan Goble. Watch how slow and deliberate the first two steps there, and now the third step to get him started with the ball. And the last three is where he does all the work. 1, 2, and the long slide. Stays down with the shot. Really uses some muscle on the release. And here's that replay of that shot. And that's the strike.
Trying for the quick double. Oh, and gets it right there. So an impressive beginning by Bryan Goble.
Making it look easy.
Showing why he's won this tournament twice already. And trying for back-to-back victories here.
Ricky Ward in his 10th appearance on national television on the PBA Tour. He's got 1 national title. This is what we expected. We expected this kind of scoring throughout the matches, but the lane condition for some reason wasn't conducive to that. The players struggled, especially Scott Alexander, Don Moser. Mark Williams had a couple of pretty good games, one very poor one, but it was still a winner. And you see Ricky Ward taking a re-rack on lane 15. Huge crowd here, Mike, and they're really excited about this. They're really into bowling in Tucson.
They certainly are. As of 35 consecutive years they've hosted a PBA event.
The only tournament that's longer on the PBA Tour, consecutive year-wise, is the Showboat Invitational in Las Vegas.
Through the nose, leaves the 2-4.
First real mistake he's made that I can recall, and not an easy spare. The 2-4 for the left-hander. He wants to go cross lane, use as much of the lane as he can. Use that oil in the middle of the lane, keep it from hook and throw it hard and straight.
And just as you said, Bryan Goble now leading by 2 pins, getting up on the right lane. We see the trophy there. Top seed, as we see, 0-5 so far in 1996. Goble trying to put an end of all that. Goble is trying for 3 in a row here. We see other players that have won 3 times in the same bowling center. Mr. Anthony won the PBA National, what, in 74, 75, and 6, 81, 82, 83. Is that right, Earl?
That's right.
Then you won in Garden City 4 times. Roth won in Cleveland 4 times. You loved Waukegan. Oh, who's that guy there? And then Duke won in Cleveland 3 times.
Goble on a 3-bagger, trying to make it 4.
And the solid 10. And as we went through that graphic there, it wasn't necessarily 1 in a row there, but they won 3 times in the same city. As we take a look at this solid 10.
Great shot, just not the good result he expected. And you see his reaction. It was one of anger and a little bit of disbelief. He made a great shot. He thought he should have got it. Cross lane at the spare. Careful.
And, oh, my goodness, boy.
I talked to him earlier about the 10-pin. He said he had trouble throughout the week. He missed 2 10-pins, which is unusual for someone of his caliber because of slipping when he shot cross lane, and he'd lose his balance, and evidently that affected his shot there.
So it's a 1-pin match. Second seed, boy. All the odds seem to be in Ricky Ward's favor. As he gets something to work on. And the LPBT Treasure Chest Classic tonight, 12:30 a.m. Stay up for that. Watch some good bowling tonight. This is good bowling, though, too.
Well, that was kind of derogatory, Mike. I mean, what brought that on?
I don't know. It just came in and came out. One of those things
Ward.
I wanted to go suck it back in, but it was gone.
Yeah, Ricky Ward with a 1-pin lead. The chance to make it 11 here on the left-hand lane. Give it some more room.
Will the 9-pin fall? No, it doesn't. So it stays a 1-pin match. Ward.
We keep waiting for him to say something. He's got that microphone on, and we're listening, but all we've got so far is a couple of grunts and an oomph. But he's trying hard. Ricky, we're a hard worker on the lanes, and very seldom do you see him miss a 1-pin spare.
As he has no trouble with the 9-pin. We're in the 5th frame right now. Bryan Goble trailing by 1 pin in this match. He has 87 in the 4th. So a little repair work here. The players all have their little ditty bags that they carry around with them with tape and everything else in there. And he must have dropped that shot at the 10-pin, Earl. Decided he needed another piece of tape. Fifth frame. Well, it's set right in the pocket right there. Ricky Ward changing seats. And we see that the PBA moves over to ABC Saturday, March the 9th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We wish good luck to Chris and Bo. They've been doing that telecast, it seems like, for a lot of years, over 20 years. Our next ESPN telecast, March the 15th, 8 o'clock, the Greater Albany Senior Open. For the double to take the lead back. Gets the wall shot.
Well, Bryan Goble, I said, Bryan, you know, you've always done so well bowling against the lefties and coming up. And he says, you know, I've only led one other tournament, but I won that one. So he says, I'm 1 for 1 from the #1 position. This is going to be 2 for 2.
Confident.
That's
huh?
confident. So, remember, this is going to be Goble pin lanes. A few wins here.
Ricky Ward, lane 16. 6th frame. So we got 4 frames left. As the crowd roars on right in our ear. And right now Goble leads by 9 pins, but Ward can change all that if he can double here in the 7th frame.
Watch how long this push away is. Nice and free and easy. Just lets it